Just over the new year, there was a terrorist attack attempted on an oil facility inside of Venezuela, and security forces managed to foil it from taking place. The authorities have reported that there was an armed attack against the Yagua oil institution in the Carabobo State, and it was repelled by security forces. The incident, which the oil minister Manuel Quevedo described as a terrorist attack, occurred in the early hours of December 31st at a gasoline filling plant in essentially giant tanks of gasoline. This attack was attempting to take many of those large containers of gasoline and force them to explode. And they said also that an investigation, a police investigation, is underway. Now, according to Quevedo, who is also the president of the state-run oil company, the PDVSA, which outright owns the plant, said the two armed suspects attempted to enter the plant and opened fire on the armed forces which were protecting it. The attempted sabotage was frustrated thanks to the security deployment which the Bolivarian National Armed Forces have in the facilities. The military men on service were attacked with firearms. The aggression was repelled, and regrettably, 2 citizens died. One has been identified and the other was undocumented. Now, this is not the only recent terrorist attack that was attempted in the country. Now, back in December, the PDVSA El Ingenio facilities in Guatemala State issued installations in the Zulia State. Both affected the distribution of fuel in the regions. There were attacks, or at least disruptions, that were caused by right-wing forces inside the country. Now, the government spokespeople have denounced right-wing groups inside the country, most of them being fueled by the United States, for the extremist efforts to try to disrupt not just gasoline distribution, but food, medicine, and the electrical grid, and other vital systems in the country, often pointing the finger at some of the most radical far-right political leaders and foreign anti-government leaders. Now, of course, this is another one of the terrorist attacks that doesn't make it into the mainstream media, because reporting it wouldn't help the mainstream narrative controlled by U.S. imperialism. Essentially, what we have is more attacks being carried out on the Venezuelan public and the Venezuelan state by U.S.-backed forces. And, of course, the media are not going to report this, because it is U.S. imperialism that not only causes the attacks, but benefits from them as well. So it's very important to get this kind of information out to the public so that they know what the U.S. empire is in fact doing. And then this shows the extent, one of the extents of which U.S. imperialism interferes in the affairs of Venezuela. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.